As we can see, there is such a huge demand for Nvidia technology that obtaining the GPUs is frequently challenging. I suppose my main worry is whether or not I will be able to get cutting-edge Nvidia GPUs. Tech tycoon Elon Musk is well known for his passion for cars, rockets, social media, and now supercomputers. Elon Musk claims that by the end of 2024, Tesla will have invested well over $1 billion in the construction of Project Dojo, an internal supercomputer. Despite having a similar appearance to data centers, supercomputers are made to analyze data and carry out calculations at very high speeds. They both deal with scaling up to extremely high computational volumes. But as you are aware, a data center contains numerous small parallel jobs that are not necessarily related to one another. But for instance, building a huge AI model involves computations that are not totally independent. Therefore, there is a need for those computations to be more tightly connected, and data transmission between them must perhaps be at a much larger bandwidth and a much lower latency. Alright, everyone, fasten your seatbelts because we are about to explore the realm of artificial intelligence and supercomputers. To power Tesla's self-driving cars, Elon Musk, that brilliant visionary, is constructing a supercomputer known as Dojo. Additionally, he is developing a brand new artificial intelligence firm called xAI, which has its own supercomputer, Colossus. Musk hopes to utilize this supercomputing capacity to advance Tesla's autonomous driving capabilities and fulfill the company's long-standing commitment to commercialize robot taxis. Additionally, Tesla's humanoid robot Optimus, which the firm intends to deploy in its factories beginning next year, requires supercomputers to train. According to Musk, Tesla intends to invest $10 billion on AI this year. In order to train its chatbot Grok, which directly competes with Google's Gemini and OpenAI's ChatGPT, Musk's new AI company xAI also needs strong supercomputers. A number of Musk's supercomputer initiatives are currently under development. Elon Musk hinted at Tesla's Cortex on xAI supercomputer cluster in August. It is being constructed at Tesla's headquarters in Austin, Texas. Tesla also declared in January that it would invest $500 million to construct its Dojo supercomputer in Buffalo, New York. Musk recently disclosed that xAI's Colossus supercomputer, located in Memphis, Tennessee, was operational. CNBC was interested in finding out more about Musk's difficulties in the fiercely competitive field of artificial intelligence research, as well as the potential implications of his wager on supercomputers for the future of his businesses. If you visit any of the national labs, you have seen supercomputers. They are utilized for a variety of purposes, such as modeling nuclear reactions, climate modeling, simulation materials, and finding. The distinctive feature of AI supercomputers, however, is that they are fully tailored for AI. As an alternative to the AI technologies being developed by OpenAI, Microsoft, and Google, Musk founded xAI in 2023 to produce big language models and AI products like its chatbot Grok. Elon Musk, one of OpenAI's founding founders, departed the business in 2018 and has since turned into one of its most vocal detractors. It was revealed in June that xAI would construct a supercomputer in Memphis, Tennessee, to handle Grok's training. It would be the biggest capital investment of several $billion made by a new company in Memphis history. The news followed xAI's $6 billion Series B fundraising round, which increased the company's valuation from $8 billion to $24 billion at the time. Musk declared that Colossus, his training supercluster in Memphis, was operational by the beginning of September. Musk claims that the supercluster is the most potent AI training system in the world, with 100,000 NVIDIA H100 graphics processing units, or GPUs, powering it. In the coming months, he continued, the cluster would double in size. These GPUs have existed for some time. This is an accelerator, which was first used in laptops and desktop computers to free up the core CPU for graphical tasks. Online gaming was booming around 10 or 15 years ago, and people wanted to play games quickly. Then they understood that using the same processor for the game's viz revolutionized Tesla. He stated on X in January that Tesla should not be considered an automotive company, but rather an AI robotics firm. The company's in-house supercomputer, Dojo, which was initially made public during Tesla's 2021 AI Day presentation, is essential to this change. For neural network training, there is an unquenchable need for speed and capacity. Elon requested that we create an extremely quick training computer a few years ago, which is how Project Dojo got its start. Musk informed investors that Tesla would invest more than $1 billion in Dojo by the end of 2024 during the company's Q2 earnings call last year. Morgan Stanley estimated a few months later that Dojo might add $500 billion to Tesla's worth. Dojo's primary responsibility is to process and train AI models with the vast volumes of data and video that Tesla vehicles record. The objective is to enhance both Tesla's more powerful full self-driving (FSD) system and its package of driver assistance functions, which the firm refers to as autopilot. What? They've sold more than 5 million cars. There are usually 8 or more cameras in each of those vehicles, and all of the footage is being streamed back to Tesla. What can they do with that training set then? They can, of course, create fully autonomous vehicles, and they're already making progress in that direction. Nvidia is the unchallenged leader in AI chips, and its GPUs serve as the foundation for these enormous supercomputers. Nvidia's hardware is a major component in Tesla and xAI's ambitious AI initiatives. People, this is a big deal. It demonstrates how crucial Nvidia is to AI's future. They are driving the cutting-edge research that will influence the globe for years to come, in addition to powering the newest graphics cards and video games. Musk asserted at a shareholder meeting last summer that Optimus might make Tesla a $25 trillion business. However, not everyone is persuaded. The idea of replacing humans with robots is a pipe dream. It's an ambitious objective. Although the price points don't seem very reasonable to me, it's still a fantastic aspirational objective. If he can make it work, it has the potential to revolutionize humanity. You may call me a skeptic about this robot, but he has worked. Even while Musk's supercomputers have a lot of potential, the tech giant and his firms still face several obstacles as they work to expand the technology and leverage it to support their operations. Getting enough hardware is one such difficulty. Musk still relies heavily on Nvidia's GPUs, even though Tesla is creating its own chips. For instance, Musk stated in June that Tesla would invest $4 billion in Nvidia hardware this year. Here, during Tesla's most recent financial results call, he discusses the supply of Nvidia chips. As we can see, there is such a huge demand for Nvidia technology that obtaining the GPUs is frequently challenging. I suppose I'm really worried about actually being able to obtain cutting-edge Nvidia GPUs when we want them, and I believe that this means we need to work much harder on Dojo to make sure we have the training capabilities we require. Not everyone believes that Tesla is close to complete autonomy, and that Dojo is the answer to accomplishing this goal, even if Musk did have all the chips he desired. In contrast to many other manufacturers developing autonomous vehicles, Tesla has decided to employ cameras for a vision-only system rather than costly LiDAR devices in its vehicles. The car's sensors are the source of the FSD problems. Drivers of these vehicles describe seeing phantom obstacles on the road where the steering wheel may nudge you aside or the car would abruptly brake, causing you to dodge an imaginary object. When you picture a white tractor-trailer vehicle toppling over on an overcast day, you have a scenario that is difficult to calculate and identify. An attentive motorist will now notice this and apply the brakes firmly. A machine, is easily tricked by such a scenario. Therefore, they must equip the cars with additional sensors in order to eliminate it. They have been very opposed to LiDAR. The basic design has to be altered. That won't be fixed by Dojo. Dojo simply won't address the fundamental issues with FSD. Therefore, Nvidia is the only stock you need to consider if you want to invest in a company that is set to lead the AI revolution. They are without a doubt the industry leader, and they have a promising future. Do not forget that I am not a financial advisor. Before making any investing decisions, conduct your own research. Now, pay attention. I'm making time on my calendar for private conversations about your financial future and even trips to CNBC studios. There are just a few seats left, so click the link below to book yours before they disappear.